So I just came out of this second Toll Brothers house that I'm going to show you right here. Well, first Toll Brothers house, but the second house of today. And wow, it is just stunning. I cannot wait for you to see that later on in this video. But first, we're going to go take a look at another house in this community of Treviso. What we're looking at today is the 80-foot lots, and they are building these right now down here. It is super cool, and we are comparing what you get for your money in Dallas and what you get for your money down here in Austin. I recently went down to Austin, Texas for my son's basketball tournament, and while I was there, I decided to see which city, my hometown of Dallas, Texas, or Austin, Texas, gives you the best bang for your buck with real estate, and see which city has the best communities. I decided to tour Treviso, a master planned community nestled in the dramatic Texas hill country just outside of Austin, which happened to be very close to where we were staying. Treviso is located near Northwest Austin's high-tech employment center within the acclaimed Leander School District and close to shopping and recreation. Surrounded by hiking trails, parks, and more than 350 acres of open hill country. Let's take a look at two homes in Treviso and talk to a resident in the neighborhood to get his perspective on actually living there. And then let's compare what you get in Austin versus what you get in Dallas, Texas. All right, so I'm gonna do something super crazy today, and that is one take. We're gonna jump in the house, we're gonna take a look at it. Of course, I'm gonna throw some B-roll over the top, don't worry about that. And then at the end, I'm gonna give you my 3 favorite features of this house. Also, I'm gonna tell you some stuff that maybe I think they should change. And then I'm gonna have you guess the price of this home. So the first one here is the Catalina model from Taylor Morrison. This one is 5 bedrooms, 5 baths. It's over 5,000 square feet. You are not gonna believe some of the features that you see here, some of the stuff I have never seen before, and it does say heavy door, please push. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. I wanna know what you think of this house. Tell me exactly what you think in the comments. Let me know, and I'm gonna take you through. So as you walk in, we have this awesome, super open entryway. You got the stairs on the right, and the first thing you're gonna see on the right side is the home office. Now, a lot of these home offices I am noticing are here tucked right in the front of the house. You got the windows overlooking the front, the street, and a really nice private home office in the front of the house, quiet, away from everything, which is a very cool feature, and that does seem to be a very common theme right now. Right across from the home office here, we have the dining room, and the dining room is a nice size, again, overlooking the front here behind me. We also have a nice use of mixed flooring. So as you walk into this particular model, you have tile mixed with the hardwood in the living spaces. And then the staircase going up, I'll show you that as well when we get up there, and the upstairs is actually very, very cool. Next up, we have the living room and great room. And the way this is designed, I'm looking up because the ceilings are so high. You also have this super cool loft going right above you, and the pathway up there, which is, again, a super cool feature. The thing I really get in this house when you walk in is how bright, open, and spacious it is. It really gives you a feeling that you're wide open. You have glass overlooking the back patio. We will take a look at that as well, of course. But this great room is done really, really well. Different use of mixed colors, again, high ceilings, and a lot of cool stuff. As we walk over here, you have the kitchen, of course, adjacent to the great room. They've done a lot of really cool features here at Taylor Morrison. The waterfall island, as you know, I've talked about, is one of my favorites, and I love the waterfall island look. In the kitchen here, we have the double ovens. We have the range, 6-burner range with the griddle, all stainless steel, and a nice fridge here. So let's continue on here in the house. Again, we're doing one take. Let me know what you think so far. Like I said at the end, I'm gonna give you my 3 favorite features of this house, and you are gonna guess the price of this property. So we're gonna have some fun here. Let me know in the comments. So over here on this side of the house, as you're walking over, we have the laundry room. It's a very nice sized laundry room. And one of the things that I think is super cool as well is it's a pass-through. I'll show you what's on the other side a little bit later, but also in the laundry room, very unique feature is you have another refrigerator. So great feature, lots of cabinetry, side by side, washer dryer. And then we have the double doors leading into the master bedrooms. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you are enjoying this video. If real estate is in your plans this year, this week, this month, let's chat. Give me a call, text me, email me, or schedule a consultation. All of those links are down in the description below. I'm so excited to hear from you. I help people just like you every single day with their real estate purchases and sales. Now back to the tour. So let's check out this master suite. And this is a sweet one, no pun intended. You have the beams up on the ceiling, which are very cool. Great size master bedroom here. Also with a lot of light, a lot of windows. And one of the cool things about the community that I'm noticing, and coming from Dallas and looking at this down here in the Austin areas, there's a lot of rolling hills, and this community does have a lot of that. And so actually driving up, it was super cool for me to see, because I'm so used to the flat of Dallas that I haven't seen the rolling hills in a while. So that is cool. All right, so from the master bedroom, we walk into the master suite, and it's a double door entry. You have the tile floor, which looks really, really cool. And this master suite with the bathroom is just phenomenal. We got the double sinks that are separate and a lot of room there. And then you also have on this side the closet, which is, wow, I mean, this is a serious closet here. You got hangers on both sides of the closet, going all the way down, and it is very long closet. So that is nice. You could see actually from here how long and how big this closet is. So room for his and hers. It is not a separate his and hers closet, but it is just one, but there is a ton of room. Now, coming over here, this is a feature that I think is just spectacular, and that is you have the soaking tub here, you have the walk-in shower, and then you have this huge glass overlooking the rest of the bathroom. So we got to take a look at that point of view from inside the shower. You have a walk-in shower here, and then over here you are looking back, window right back into there. So that is really cool. This is super unique. This is something I have not seen in a house recently. Will it make the top 3? I don't know. You're gonna have to stick around and find out. Okay, so also here we have, of course, the water closet, and then a linen closet here, and that rounds out our master suite. So again, first floor master suite. I've talked about it on other videos, but in Dallas, and I should say in Texas, what I've noticed is the master suite is on the first floor versus the second floor that I was used to in Southern California. And like I said before, I like it. I think it's very cool, keeps you away from everything, and this floor plan and layout is very good for that. Okay, coming over here through the laundry room, as I mentioned, you have your mud room and lockers. Very cool. When you walk through the garage would be coming out of here on this floor plan, back into the kitchen and the mud room, and then over here would be our walk-in pantry. Plenty of space for everything that you need right off of the kitchen. So all very well done. That is this left side of this floor plan. Let's go over to the right side of the floor plan and see what's over here. So as you come over here, you're going to have a, oh, sorry, close that door, it was loud. You're gonna have your powder room here, which is for this front area. And then over here is the guest room, mother-in-law quarters, whatever you want to call it. And it's a generous size, which the proportions in this home are done very well, very generously. And that is nice. So you have the mother-in-law suite. Over here we have the closet, and it is en suite. So we do have a bathroom directly adjacent to that with another walk-in shower. And it looks like there is a door that leads out to the patio as well, but we're gonna save the patio for a little bit later. We'll head out there because patios I absolutely love, and in Texas, It gets hot in the summertime, it gets cool in the wintertime. Actually, Austin, the interesting thing down here, I used to come down here all the time when I was a franchise owner for a real estate brokerage that had its headquarters here. And what I noticed about Austin is that it is humid, much more humid than Dallas. You know, we are a little bit further south in Texas, and so you do get that humidity. All right, so I want to show you something that at first when I was looking at it, I was like, what is this? But this is one of the coolest features that I have ever seen, so I have to show it to you. So right off this right side of the house, there is a door, and through that door, there's an under the stairs closet, and then there's a little half door that you walk through, you crawl through. It's got a low ceiling, and then there's a dog bed here, and then you keep going, and then that leads you to the office. Ooh, as I hit my head, that leads you to the office. And so you can see from here, you go right through there, you go around, and that leads you to the other side of the house. So I actually, when I came in here, I asked the rep, I said, is that a real thing or is that just for the model? And she said, no, it's a real thing. It's an under stairs storage that people use for all kinds of things, so kids and folks. So very, very cool. I think that's awesome. One of the things I also should have mentioned is when you walk into the house, and this is one of my favorite features in homes, so maybe that'll make the top 3, is you really have that line of sight all the way down, all the way through. You got the windows in the back, you have the high ceilings, the loft and everything. And again, just gives you that great feeling when you come in. So with that, let's head on upstairs. So in this model, in this floor plan, when you go upstairs, again, we're over 5,000 square feet. This is a huge house. When you get upstairs, halfway up the stairs, you have this little sitting area with some bookshelves. So it's a nice reading area, maybe a little coffee in the morning. And you can see that here. And the other thing you see when you're going up these stairs is just the proportions and also just how cool everything looks here. So again, great house so far. Once you get halfway, well, I would say call it 3/4 up the stairs, there's actually another bedroom right here off of that staircase. So a very interesting layout actually. And this is another bedroom, good size as well. So perhaps a kid's room, also en suite. And it seems like that's really the trend, you know, of building is everything's really being built with bedrooms en suite, which is good. You know, everyone wants their own space. Then we're gonna go across the, I don't know what we call this, the bridge, the hallway, whatever it is. I will tell you that the view from here is phenomenal. When you're going up this, or across, I should say, this bridge, to one side, you have the front of the house, and you can see everything back there. And then to the other side, you can look down, downstairs into the living room and the great room. And then behind you, you have windows that lead to a patio that's upstairs that we will check out in just a second. So again, layout, very, very cool. You also have, which I didn't mention when we were down there, but you have this fireplace that goes tile all the way to the ceiling, making for a very cool look. Okay, so that was that side of the house. You had one bedroom over there. On this side of the house, upstairs, what you have is another bedroom over here on this side. So we're gonna walk right into there. So you have a bedroom here, overlooking the front of the house. Again, good sized bedroom, en suite, walk-in closet. No, I'm sorry, this one is not en suite. So this is a separate bedroom, but there is a bathroom right off of it. It's just not directly connected, so you wouldn't consider that en suite, but it is right here, and this one does have a tub. So that's a good feature. You know, a lot of times these new homes, sometimes you don't even see a tub, you just see walk-in showers, but you know, I know a lot of people do like tubs, and so for the adjacent bedrooms, I should say. And then, so you have this bedroom here, so there's 2 bedrooms up here as well. And then off of here, you have the game room. And this game room is phenomenal. It is huge. So they got a shuffleboard table, which is really nice. They have this really cool built-in bar here, and also a sink and a refrigerator over here in the game room. This is carpeted, so you'll notice a little bit of a different feeling because it's carpet versus hardwood floor. And then through the double doors, you have the media room. And what I'm assuming is this is kind of set up for an upgrade to a theater. And so you would put your projector in here, make this into a home theater, darken it out, and that would be really cool. And then off of the game room and media room, you have another bedroom. This is bedroom number 5 if you're keeping count. And then this one actually is en suite. And so this one's actually a little bit bigger size. Nice bedroom here for the fifth one. So, you know, I say this in some of these models, but you know, when you have a floor plan like this, I mean, this really lends itself so well to a big family and kid layout. You know, you have up here, if you think about it, you got the bedrooms, they're separate, you know, so the kids aren't in each other's faces. You got one here, you have one over there where we went, and then you have one halfway up, plus you have the guest suite, plus the master. So it just really sets itself up well for great family living. Okay, so you know how much I love patios. Let's, here in this house, which I think is very, very cool, you have an upstairs patio. And so if you check this out, I mean, this is very cool. It's covered. You have a nice wood ceiling here, the accent, and it is very large. So for entertaining up here, for hanging out, kind of kids paradise, but also could be adult paradise. Really nice. And the thing I love about this, again, I'm going to mention it because, you know, again, being living in Dallas where everything is super flat, I haven't seen mountains and hills in a long time. So it's so cool for me to see the rolling hills here in Treviso. I'm really digging this community a lot. You know, you got hills, you got gentle rolling mountains, and the amenities here, of course, are amazing. You got the trails, activity center, and there's a ton of stuff going in. So they're about 2 years out from completing the community, and there's still a lot of stuff that's gonna go in here. So overall, very cool. And I do wanna show you on the way back, because again, we're doing one take. So on the way back, we're gonna come down here across the bridge again, and we're gonna come down and let's talk about my 3 favorite features, and then maybe some things that I would change, and I wanna know what you think. So throw in the comments below this first home that we're looking at Treviso. What do you think so far? So what are some of your favorite things that you've seen in this house, and maybe what are some things that you would change, or maybe you don't like as much? And again, a lot of things are available, of course, as upgrades. So let's have a seat over here. Oh, I'm so sorry. We didn't look at the downstairs patio, and I keep mentioning how much I love patios, and we didn't go take a look. So let's do that now. So coming out here again, what's really cool in this home is that this great room, everything kind of overlooks this back patio over here. So you can get out there multiple ways. You have a big sliding door here, and then you also have a door off of the dining room. Let's use that one. So this patio, very similar to the upstairs patio, actually similar size. Oh, it is the same size because the upstairs patio is right above me. So downstairs patio, upstairs patio, and then you have plenty of room here. They don't have it here, but they do have the hookups for propane, so you can put an outdoor grill and all that kind of stuff, and then a step down in this model to the yard. So just a really beautiful layout. I like that a lot, the way they have this all set up where you can come right out here. And then of course what you could do, and in Texas this would be advisable, it gets hot in the summer, gets cooler in the winter, is you could screen that off, and then you can have a really nice area here. So I was gonna do my summary outside, but it's a little bit hot and a little bit humid. So let's come inside and do it here while we walk around. Okay, so let me give it to you, and then we're gonna guess the price. I want you to guess the price actually. So my 3 favorite features in this home. Number 1, and it's not even close, is the secret walk-through passageway from the office to this side of the house here with the dog bed that was in there. I'm thinking of my dog and I'm like, man, that is perfect. I would absolutely love to have that. So that's my number 1 favorite feature. My number 2 favorite feature is the bridge that goes across up on top. I think that's such a cool feature. It gives you a view of the front, the back, and everything just looks awesome. So I really love that. And then my 3rd favorite feature in this home has to be that secondary upstairs patio where you can hang out off of that game room. It just really completes the upstairs so that you really never have to leave. I mean, if I was a kid, that would be the perfect place. There are so many features here that I could have mentioned, but just, you know, going through the house and first impression here, that is my favorite. But there's a ton of others. I mean, runners up, I would say the waterfall island I really do enjoy, and a bunch of the other things that they have here, as well as the high ceilings and the entryway. Okay, some things that I would change. I gotta tell you, I mean, there are not a lot. It's such a beautiful house. One thing I will tell you that seemed a tiny bit disjointed for me was kind of when you go up the stairs, you have the half steps going up, and then you have a seating area, and then another 3 steps, and then a bedroom, and then another 3 steps, and you get to the bridge. Now that might be this model, maybe it's a little bit different, but to me it was just a tiny bit disjointed. But guys, I am splitting hairs. I mean, there is not much not to like in this home. There are so many amazing features, but it's your turn. I want to know what you think. So let me know in the comments, what are your favorite features? What are some things maybe that you didn't like? And now it's time to guess the price. Okay, so we are in Austin. We are not in Dallas, and we're comparing Austin to Dallas. So remember, this house is 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, over 5,000 square feet. Maybe it's more baths, but over 5,000 square feet here in the Treviso luxury community, about 20 minutes north of Austin. So what do you think the price is? I want you to guess and throw it in the comments. And I'm gonna give you 3 options. Is this home starting at $950,000? Is it starting at $1,099,000, or is it starting at $1,225,000? Those are your 3 options. ABC, 1, 2, 3. Let me know down in the comments. And with that, let's go take a look at our second home in this community. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to compare. So I want you to tell me, what do you think? You like the first home better, the second home better? Would you buy one of these? Do you like this better than Dallas? Do you like those communities better? Or do you like it down here in Austin? Before we go take a look at the second home in Treviso, which I know you are absolutely going to love, let's chat with a resident at Treviso to get his perspective on living there. All right, hey guys, so I'm here with Shiva, and he actually lives in Treviso. We happen to meet in the model home, and so I wanted to ask him some questions about this community so that we can hear all about it from someone who actually lives here. So Shiva, how long have you lived in Treviso?
1 year.
1 year, okay, cool. And what made you move in here?
We wanted to get a house with a view. Yeah,
okay.
Mainly, yeah, that's the main motivation.
Awesome. I was actually just talking about to our viewers that here it's so great how you get the views, because I live in Dallas and it's flat.
It's flat.
So
yes.
we don't get any views.
Right,
so
right.
so that's great. And what's been your favorite thing about living here?
The community, it's excellent. You know, we have a very strong community with all the groups like pickleball, tennis,
nice.
football, volleyball. You know, you name it.
Yeah.
If you're into sports, you're into photography, you're into music, you can find people and you can, do things together.
That's fantastic. Pickleball is very popular.
Oh yeah. We have like 3 or 4 pickleball courts, so it's quite.
Oh, at their house.
We have a clubhouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. Yeah. And is there anything about the community that you don't like?
The drive.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's a little. It's not bad, but but if you have to go to like downtown and all, it's gonna be quite a bit.
It's a little bit far. How long does it take to get to downtown from here?
Like 45-50 minutes.
Okay, all right. So that's the only drawback.
In traffic, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay, excellent. Well, Shiva, thank you so much for joining us here, and congrats. This community is awesome. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
So,
thank you.
Thank you. All right, so as we walk over to the second house, I just wanted to take a quick minute and say that if real estate is in your plans, if you're thinking of relocating to Dallas, Texas, or here to Austin, Texas, we have team members at Discover Properties that are so happy, including me, to help you with your relocation from any state, from any area, or if you're just moving within the area, you need to sell a home, move to something bigger, upgrade, or whatever that might be. I would be so excited to help you with that real estate purchase and sale. And we talk to people just like you every single day. So please reach out. I love to hear from you. You can call, text, email, or book a virtual or in-person consultation using the links down in that description below. So reach out, and we look forward to helping you with your next real estate purchase or sale. Now let's get into the second house, which is a Toll Brothers property, and I'm so excited to show you this one so that we can compare and contrast. I want to hear what you think. Which house do you like better? Which features do you like better? And which one would you buy if you were moving here to Treviso? Let's go take a look. Okay, so same deal with house number 2. This is a Toll Brothers property that's over 5,000 square feet. This is set up as either 4 or 5 bedrooms with 5+ bathrooms. You can configure it how you want with customizations and things like that. We're gonna go through the house, one take, add some B-roll on top so you can see all of the amazing features, and then you're gonna tell me what you think, and you're also going to guess the price or the starting price of this home, and I'm gonna tell you my 3 favorite features about this house and some things that I would change, and then we're also gonna compare and contrast. So I wanna hear from you, which house do you like better? What features do you like better in which house, and which one would you buy? So let's go ahead and take a look at this property. Okay, so as you walk into this home, this is a modern farmhouse, I just wanna mention. And I will say that I'm not gonna give it away, which house I like better, but I am somewhat partial to the modern farmhouse. I actually just built a modern farmhouse up in Dallas, and you can check out the video tour of that property right up here after you finish watching this video. Okay, back to the tour. So as you walk into this home, the first thing that I notice right away is you have this grand, simply stunning double staircase. So sometimes you see double staircases and I always think like, what's the purpose of that? You don't really need it. And to be quite honest, of course, you probably don't, but let me tell you something. This double staircase may have just swayed me because check this out, both sides, and it is simply gorgeous the way they have laid it out. The other thing that you notice when you walk in this house is it has the wainscoting, if that's the way you pronounce it, or wainscoting, however it is, all the way up to the top. So this paneling is going all the way up to the top here. You got the high ceilings, the light beams going across, and this, I have to tell you, is one of the best entries to a property that I have ever seen. You have the foyer table, you have the iron chandelier right above you. I mean, they have taken modern farmhouse to a whole new level in this Toll Brothers property. So I am really, really digging it. Also, off of the front, you have not one, but 2 rooms here coming off. So to your left, and I will say usually they put office on the right, but in this house it's on the left, doesn't really matter. You have your home office here on the left side. Now the home office here overlooks the front and it has just really high cathedral ceilings. And everything about this house, I will tell you, is just extremely grand, extremely regal, and it is a pretty spectacular entrance and spectacular property, and we're just getting started, folks. So to your right off of the entryway is the formal dining room. Now this has lower ceilings, which makes it a little more intimate, whether you like that or not, we shall see. You'll let me know in the comments. Also wainscoting going all the way to the ceiling, which I'm really digging. I think this is super cool. I'm curious to hear what you think about it. So, you know, it is interesting, the contrast. When you go into the office and you have those super high ceilings, then you come over here and you have the slightly lower ceilings, but with the nice chandelier and the wallpaper up there, just makes for a little bit of a different look. By the way, we're in Austin, and I will tell you that even though it's a couple hours south of Dallas, I can feel the difference in the humidity because I'm already sweating down here and I've only been out here touring for just a little bit. So it is pretty interesting. All right, so let's keep walking down this center hallway as you walk into the home, and you have, again, the foyer table here. And then as you continue to walk down through, what you'll see is you'll see an enclosed wine room, and I've mentioned it before. As a lover of wine, personally, I think this is a very cool feature. I am seeing a lot of wine rooms, so obviously I'm not the only one that loves wine. People really are liking it, so very cool feature. And then, of course, as you walk in, you get your big line of sight all the way through to the backyard and this spectacular great room. Okay, I said one take. I had to make a quick stop to talk to a gentleman that is part of Toll Brothers here. We were talking about the house and the community, and actually, he used to live in our area in Dallas and moved down here and said he likes it better down here. So my question for you is, so far, what do you think? You like Austin better? You like Dallas better? Where would you move? Where would you live? What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear it in the comments. But let's get back to this amazing tour of this house. Okay, so you got this huge great room, I keep looking up because these ceilings are just unbelievable. They go all the way up. You got the beams, you got the iron chandeliers. Great room is fantastic. Again, we have the floor to ceiling fireplace decorations there. And then again, seems to be a theme down here is we do have this bridge going across. So we'll go and check that out. It's a little less of a floating bridge in this one, but nonetheless, very, very nice. And as we come over to the kitchen area, you'll see you have here the dark stone and dark cabinetry, under counter lighting, Really nice dark cabinets here with the dark handles and stainless steel appliances. So some really, really nice features here, light cabinetry inside, and the breakfast area. Again, dark iron chandeliers throughout, which are very cool. And then in this house, we have the two big sliding doors going out to the backyard, which we will look at. Backyard is simply stunning. I think you are really going to love it. There's also a walk-in pantry behind a door, and it is locked, so I'll just show you inside. Walk-in pantry behind the door there. So this is the middle of the house. Let's check out this side of the house over here. We do have a butler's pantry that goes from the dining room over into the kitchen, also with cabinetry here. Consistent theme throughout that is really just looking good. And let's see what's behind the kitchen here. And this actually is a very cool feature, which in this house, you have a big laundry room, again, with the fridge, like in the first house. This laundry room is a little bit bigger, a little more spacious, with a little bit of a different color scheme, little lighter cabinets, and a lot of storage here in the laundry room for you. So set up really well. And then behind the kitchen over here, we do have the mudroom and closet. So when you come out of the garage, which would be here, that's the sales office, but that will be the garage. When you come out of there, you got your mudroom, you got your laundry room, and then you go right into the kitchen. So super functional floor plan and sets up really, really nicely. Okay, let's head on over to the left side of the first floor, and let's see what's over there. Remember, at the end, don't go anywhere. We're gonna compare these two beautiful homes. I'm gonna hear what you think. I wanna know which one you like better, and you are gonna guess the prices down in the comments, and then I'm gonna let you know. So as we walk over here to the master suite, you have the powder room here, and then you walk in, and this master suite, all I gotta say is, wow. You got huge cathedral ceilings, dark beams, double chandelier. Also, I should mention here we have the light wood panel floors, which are very cool. And then in this house, you also have the entry, or the exit I should say, from the master out into the patio. And we're gonna go out there, but having that door from the patio, I actually think is a huge plus, because you can walk right out. You don't have to go all the way around the house. So again, in this house, what they have is the wood paneling going all the way up to the top, with the beam ceilings, which I did mention, and that leads us into the master bath, which again goes with our theme here, modern farmhouse. We have all of these dark iron accents and lighting fixtures, linen closet over here. We have our soaking tub, and then we keep going over here, and you will see the walk-in shower with, again, this seems to be a big theme, the window back overlooking the rest of the master bath. So very nice there. Water closet, and then extra large walk-in closet. So the closet in the first house, if you remember, was kind of a narrow and long closet. This closet is also only one closet, but it is nice and big. And again, as you will see, you know, these are just kind of standard closets. What you can always do is you can always upgrade these to kind of more of that California closet, you know, custom look, of course. For the right price, anything is possible. And so that is the master suite. So really set up fantastically well on this side, gives you kind of a different vibe when you head over here from that entry especially. And so that rounds out the first floor. Okay, so now that we've seen the first floor, we gotta go up this amazing staircase, and you know, choices. Should we go up the right side? Should we go up the left side? I'm gonna go up the right side. So as you go up the right side of this just spectacular double staircase, you end up here on the landing, which again, kind of like a bridge. Not a bridge like the first house, but you know, still a nice landing. And from here, again, what I just think is so spectacular is you have the beam ceilings going both ways. So you have your iron chandeliers going that way, have your views, and then you have your iron chandelier on the other side as well with the views of the rolling hills. So it's a very cool look from up here. Okay, so as you walk upstairs and over to the side, they have one bedroom set up over here. In the front of the house, really good size proportion. This one's painted the black and the white if you like that look. This one is en suite with a tub in this particular bedroom. And again, it is off to the side, so very private. Let's keep walking in the second floor. Again, as I mentioned, the configuration here is either 4 bedrooms or 5 bedrooms, depending on what you choose. So here we go to the right, and this whole side of the home, you have a linen closet. Then you have another bedroom over here. This one's also en suite, but it also has an exit out to the middle. Another bedroom here with a closet. And again, one of the things that, you know, again, I mentioned, but you do see from these homes down here in Austin is these rolling hills. And so, you know, we don't get that in Dallas much. And so it is very, very cool to see those rolling hills. And then we walk into our game room and media area. So I have to tell you, I've seen a lot of these. This one is very, very cool. So we have here, not 1, not 2, but 3 TVs here in the game area. So if you're a gamer, it's too bad I don't have Baron with me filming today, because if you're a gamer, this is really spectacular to have that. Of course, you can put that in, but that is very cool. So it's an awesome room. And then we walk over here into the theater media room. This has a little countertop built-in bar area. Also has, what's really cool is the lighting up above the ceiling there. And of course, this lends itself really well to turning into a theater room. And continuing our theme, we do have the modern farmhouse style chandeliers and light fixtures throughout, and that rounds out our second floor. All right, so now that we've seen the first floor, we've seen the second floor, it's time to go out to the backyard and the patio. And I cannot wait to show this to you, because the patio and the backyard in this home is spectacular. I think I've said that word a bunch of times. So my wife, who thinks I say the same words all the time, is gonna say, stop saying the same word. But anyhow, it is unbelievable. So first of all, as you walk out, you have this covered patio, which is extremely large. It spans the whole kind of side of the house here. And then in this home, you do have a pool here with an infinity edge. And I absolutely love infinity edge pools. I think they're so cool. Gives you a very nice look here on this patio. And then the backyard, we will step down into, and of course it depends on the lot you get and the configuration, but in this particular one, you have the step down into the yard, and then we have the stone covering here, the concrete covering. Over here, we have our entertaining space, pergola, and built-in grill. So this is a pretty large yard. And then in this house, there's actually a second entertaining area over here as we walk to the other side of the yard. So, you know, again, you know, depending on the lot you get, the options and the customization you get, you know, that's what you will see. But this second entertaining yard, because you get the hills and it's not just flat, you get that, plus you get the fireplace there. So I can just imagine those winter nights you're hanging out here, maybe roasting some marshmallows, having some s'mores, and having your fireplace going there, which is nice. And then this is the backside of this infinity pool, which is spectacular. And then you have the pond down there with the little waterfall feature. So the backyard here is just awesome. And so I think this is actually a great place to have a seat and talk about this home and what we think about it. So let me know what you think in those comments, but here we go. I'm gonna give you my 3 favorite features and maybe some things that I would change. So let's start with favorite features of the house. First of all, like I said, I'm usually not that big of a fan, but the double staircase in this particular home is done so well that I am a huge fan. And so I'm gonna go with the double staircase as my number 1 favorite feature of this property. And then number 2, like I said earlier, I'm so partial. I love the modern farmhouse look. And so I'm just going with the overall design and aesthetic of this property and the way it's set up as a modern farmhouse, which would be my number 2 feature. And then my number 3 that I really, really love, that I think is spectacular, is this yard. Now look, I know you can probably do that in another property, but the way they have this set up is just awesome. This is such a great yard, entertaining and all that. And then some things I would change. This is a hard one. I mean, I don't even know what to say, because this house is just so well done. And actually, as I was walking through, I was thinking, like, is there anything of, you know, about this house that I would change? And I'm not sure that there is, other than, okay, I'll give you one. So I think this is set up as a 4-bedroom. large family. I have 3 kids. I would go personally with 5 bedrooms for the upgrade, but you know, that's just because I need it, and I really am digging deep to find something that I would change about this property because it is so well done. And now let's hit pricing. So I want you to guess. So you got 3 choices on this one. So we're gonna go with $1,050,000 as choice number A. We're gonna go with $1,175,000 as choice B, and $1,299,000 as choice 3. So let me know what you think. Which of the prices do you think it is? And I will let you know down in the comments what is correct after we are done. And so now that we've seen both of these houses, I also want your opinion. Which house do you like better? Which house would you buy? What do you think, compare and contrasting these properties, you know, down here in Austin at Treviso versus Dallas? And which place would you rather live in? I am curious to hear your thoughts as we go back through to the front of the property. All right, so that wraps up my tour of these 2 homes here in Treviso. What a tour, what great properties. I am curious to hear what you think about all of it, what you think about the prices. Let me know in the comments below. And remember, if real estate is in your plans this year, this week, this month, let's chat. Give me a call, text me, email me, or schedule a consultation. All of those links are down in the description below. I'm so excited to hear from you. I help people just like you every single day with their real estate purchases and sales, and I look forward to talking to you soon. And again, I want to know, what do you like better, down here in Austin or up in Dallas? And if you want to see a great tour of a Dallas community that I absolutely loved, check out this video where I looked at Pecan Square, where I just recently got a client into escrow.